We missed Temmie Village, so we're gonna do that instead of Face Undying.
Temmie, this is actually named after an artist.
Does she look like that?
Yes.
Hoi, welcome to Tem Village.
I love this music.
This is amazing. This is my friend Temmie. Hoi, I'm Temmie, and this is my friend Temmie. Oh, this is...
Hoi, I'm Temmie. Don't forget my friend.
This is,
Hi, I'm Bob.
Yeah, this is kind of the best. Rich history of Tem. Looks like there's a dragon in the Tem.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Feel something. You're filled with determination. Watch egg. Egg will hatch. Tem, proud parent. It's hard-boiled.
As you can see, we have now control of the microphone. We will now take over this entire network area, and nobody, not even an incompetent inspector, can stop us. I am your host, Dr. Circuit Club. And we are joined.
I refuse to go along with this.
Curse you, gadgets! Curse you, Suki! Curse you! Curse you, Inspector Suki! You ruined my plans!
Okay, my throat's starting to kill it.
I ruined your plans by basically looking at you going, nope, fuck this one up.
Yeah, pretty much. Hello, everybody! Welcome to another episode of the Brony Show, episode 396. I am going to probably be mute here in the next 10 minutes after that. But before I kill myself off, let's go ahead and introduce our panelists here. We have Deathlight Productions.
What? Are you saying you can't do this for an hour?
I have been out of practice, and I don't know. I think I had some sicknesses that kind of messed with my vocal capacities.
And it kind of stripped out your throat. I understand that.
That was a few months ago, though. But it's I had to let it heal over time, things like that. But yeah, we also have Short Circuit.
I am just but a wee little babe.
And we also have Textalion.
Fuck it, I can't do it. You're always friendly Textalion here.
Actually, you were doing a really good breaking out of Discord voice. Yeah. You almost sounded like your Discord was completely breaking out. It was amazing. And we also have Toakoi.
I go low.
Where we go high?
How high have you gone?
Higher than you want to know.
Sweet!
I went up to cloud 9, baby.
I went up to cloud 9.5.
Okay.
Moving on, we also have Suki of the Otaku Ascended, our straight-laced man.
I refuse to be a part of any of this.
And of course, we're here to bring you the Brony community for this week, or at least a small snippet. I'm gonna go ahead and just go on record right now. I do apologize. I didn't get a lot of news. Then again, there's not a ton of news at the moment. I did do a quick search around, but it doesn't look like a lot happened, which is good probably for this week. But there's stuff going on. It just won't happen for another few months, so we can hold off on a week to report it. There's some things, though, we are going to talk about. Along with that, we aren't going to have any videos this week. That's a big bad on my part. So we'll probably end up doing a big video segment next week, to be honest. And also, we do have some news in regards to a few things. So, yeah, there's at least some things to report. And along with that, we're going to be donating a large majority of the day to learning how to play Minecraft, as well as checking out a pony mod for Minecraft. So you're going to see me run to a lot of enemies to see what in the world they look like when ponified. And we're also going to learn how to play it because there is actually a secret project that we're going to announce near the end of the stream. But yeah, so admittedly, there's going to be quite a bit of Minecraft today. I do apologize to that. I also kind of apologize to Creature because that's going to make his editing a lot simpler. But before we do that, though, we do have the normal beginning stuff, and we are going to cover over art as well as other fun things. So let's start off by warming up our vocal cords rather than stripping them apart with a little bit of What's Up, Brony? So, what's up, Bronies that can still speak?
Not much. Still trying to get myself home.
Here you go.
Almost there. Hopefully, I'll be there before everything ends. I'm gonna have to drop the trailer as fast as possible, get home as fast as possible, which is not really fast because the truck don't go very fast.
You got
Just
16
grab the
gears.
laptop, run into the house.
You probably still have about like 20 to 30 minutes at
gears,
least.
but I got 13 gears, but the trucks are governed.
That's no fun. Remove the governor.
But in any case,
I get
it's
fired.
actually kind of illegal. It's actually illegal in Quebec and Ontario not to be governed as 65.
Oh, that sucks. That's like take all the fun out of everything.
Yeah. I have to fight. I find I have to fight traffic a lot less because I don't even do that. I do 100 kilometers an hour, which is about 60, which keeps my fuel mileage down, and they give me like $500 every maintenance period for keeping the fuel mileage down. So.
I guess that's good.
And I think I'm going through hell.
We definitely
at
got
least you
something.
know. At least you know you're going through hell, or you think you are. You think, or you know.
If so, keep on going.
I don't know on the technicality. It might just be ice pellets because there's not a thunderstorm. Technical. But like, all I know is it's ice of some type, so I gotta disengage the cruise control.
Yeah, be safe, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Oh, it's not icy enough to be a problem. So.
Well,
Not
you
yet, at
know, some of those stuff can come and hit you when you are like, yeah, it's all good. All right, how the fuck?
Mm.
That's why I'm not worried. I know the temperatures and stuff required for that to happen too, and it's way too high a temperature for that.
Yeah, it just melts instantly as soon as it hits the road. So.
Yeah. If it fell down in a big enough amount, it would be a problem, but it's not falling down in a good enough amount right now. It'd take a couple hours to get to that point. But I had
weather with trucker.
yeah.
Well, and that's right. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say I got a little story too. If everybody else is,
Well,
unless other people have other stuff to go on first, I'll let them go first.
anybody have any what's a burning going on with them then, or?
Just overspent a little bit and bought almost $800 in parts for my little sports car that I have.
That you're rebuilding, of course.
Rebuilding, possibly going to keep, maybe sell.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have much in my side here outside of the two online pony there was two conventions, so probably talk about those in just a little bit here for the news segment. So
And
yeah, outside of that, I don't got anything.
Also, the Second Life convention's going on right now.
That's one of the things we are going to report in the news here.
Okay.
All right, so I guess Short, you have the floor a little bit longer.
All right. No, I was just thinking about that because I realized nobody knows the story behind that when I made that squeak noise earlier, right?
Right.
So it actually kind of comes from this server every once in a while. So some of the other guys that play on the server will play on the server using different skins and stuff, and they make up their own little stories and Ponyvilles. Some of them I'm not going to drop in here because they were made to make combo go no, so.
Right.
But one of the ideas is that Sweetie Belle in this Ponyville does not talk. She just goes, sweet! And sometimes up to a point until she makes glass shatter.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
What a world we all live in, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Clouded. Oh, jeez, I completely forgot. Wow, that's how much there's so much stuff going on. I forgot that Legends of Equestria was doing their gala too. And I honestly got Clouded. I only bother with Twitter just to keep up with some of my favorite artists. Other than that, I actually, you know what? I do got a little bit of What's Up Brony going on with me. I'm not gonna lie. This past week has been horrible. We're not going to go into details. In fact, we're going to actively avoid it altogether just because I want this place to just be a nice, comfortable area that people can have fun with, because right now everything else basically is like fire, hell, and brimstone. And that would actually probably be a welcome change at this point. So
yeah, people need a good place to duck away from reality right now.
So yeah, so this is going to be our duck away from reality thing, but yeah, right now I basically stripped half of the Reddit subs that I watch. I'm ignoring Twitter like the plague. I'm trying my best to burrow my head in the sand. Let's face it. There's just so much crap news going on. I can't take it anymore. It actually put me in a deep depression for a few days.
Hey,
Yeah, I know.
you just gotta roll with the punches and just hope everyone's all right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what we got to do. But for the moment, we're just going to go ahead and have some fun here. But yeah, that's kind of the little What's Up Brony I got. Any case, anybody else have any other What's Up Brony, or should we go ahead and move on to news here? News it is.
What up?
All right, so as mentioned, we had 2 conventions over the weekend. Of course, we had LooneyCon, which is one I'm touting because I do know the owner, Looney the Turtle, and it's basically a Western animation convention as opposed to just a Brony convention. Granted, they have a lot of bronies that do panels and stuff like that, but there's also a little mix of everything else. And they had a convention this weekend, and it went pretty well. They had some good panels. I checked out their viewing room for a good portion. I got in touch with Freakazoid again. That was fun. Of course, I also got reminded of cartoons I completely forgot about, like Bonkers and Widget.
Oh, no.
I could never forget Bonkers because...
Well, Bonkers...
Sorry.
No, it's okay. But we deal with so much animation and anime and things like that. Yeah, you'll go bonkers before you forget Bonkers. But yeah, the joke is there. Any case, blah. So there was English and me speaking of the words, but LooneyCon, it was a lot of fun, and yeah, the unfortunate thing, though, is LooneyCon was right at the same time as PonyFest, which had their 3.0 the same weekend, and it was also uproarious and crazy, but also a lot of fun. I did check out a few panels. Unfortunately, I overslept a good chunk of everything because I was up way late on Friday, and yeah, I didn't get up until way late on Saturday when all this stuff was happening, so I'm kind of bummed out I missed out on a few things. But otherwise, I do have some announcements. It looks like PonyFest did announce that they are going to be teaming up with the TrotCon to bring essentially PonyFest 4.0, the TrotConing. I don't think they're calling it that. That's what I'm calling it. But yeah, so in mid-July, we're going to get another PonyFest. And LooneyCon has also announced they're going to be doing a convention. And they're also planning on doing it in mid-July, a week before the TrotCon PonyFest convention combination. So we still got more online conventions on the way, but they won't be for over a month now, so we can breathe. Or we should be able to breathe, except for the fact that we do have sorry, I keep saying SL and I keep thinking Salt Lake. It's because I live in Utah. What can you do? Yeah. Second Life PonyCon, which is, well, a pony convention in Second Life. You can't exactly get more straightforward than that. However, it looks like this convention is a month long, so this is not something that's going to be going on for a day or two. It looks like they got different events and things going on throughout the entire month through Second Life servers. Now, of course, I am going to be checking this out as well, but if you are curious at all, they got a website. They have all of their different vendors. It looks like a lot of them are also Second Life vendors. Different artists. They got the schedule up. You know, you can check out their website, see everything that they got going on. But, you know, if you wanted to do a convention and you wanted to do it on a different platform outside of Discord, it looks like Second Life has your back.
Well, that's the thing. We've done a lot of Discord conventions, but people want interactions. That's why PonyCon was so like.
Well, I mean, people do want conventions, but at the same time, I'm a little conventioned out. I'm kind of glad that we can take a breather, though. Second Life is a month long. That means I don't have to spend an entire day trying to keep on top of it all. But yeah, Second Life, the Second Life Con is the next one, and the next one after that is not for a few weeks, but the Brony Bash Online, which will be on June 19th. So for the moment, the online conventions have not exactly run their course, but they have gotten about 90% done, with a few more that got announced that are a couple months away. So, you know, in all honesty, it'll be nice to just have a weekend where nothing is happening. But either case, but I still recommend people check out Second Life PonyCon. And just remember, just because it's Second Life doesn't mean you're safe. You know, keep an eye out for idiots.
Oh, that's that thing. Because they know what Second Life is used for.
Keep an eye out for people trying to sell you a third life or a fourth life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, the fifth life is the ones that are really good.
All right. Well, with that is the con news. Next little bit of news, and this is from Equestria Daily. However, all we can do is mention that it's happening because it's not listed up yet. Today, starting at today, is going to be the artist training ground for Equestria Daily. In fact, I was half expecting this to pop up today, which is also why I was working so hard on arting, because I essentially need to catch up and get started on that. However, they have not posted their official announcement as well as the first thing for the artist training ground. But it doesn't mean that we aren't going to try and follow it. So I am making the pledge here and now that as artist training ground starts, every day I'm going to try and submit an art creation to the artist training grounds. Get a little bit of practice in and try my best to become a better and better side artist. So just so I can draw quirky little images like Coal Dust and have fun, though I'll probably not make a profit on it in any case because I have no details. Aw, and we lost DM20.
Never know what could come around in the future.
Yeah. But in any case, it's also just good to have a different hobby that, you know, I've always wanted to be able to draw art outside of those weird, freaky S's that everybody does in high school.
By the way, no one knows where that came from.
Nobody knows. No, you actually research it. Nobody knows where the hell they came from. It is literally the one thing that cannot be traced anywhere. You try.
Somebody did it. It looked cool, so everybody started doing it.
Yeah, it's like those weird dirty jokes that you hear and they're funny, but you don't know who started it and you don't know where it came from.
Came from my uncle who works at Nintendo.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know where that came from outside of, you know, people trying to be cool.
You know, I'd actually.
That's literally where my uncle from Nintendo came from, was people trying to make themselves sound smart and no way to research this shit at that time. You couldn't. Like, you couldn't, at the time, my uncle from Nintendo at the time, you couldn't really, sorry, I lost the gear trying to find it again. You couldn't really look up whether they were right or not unless you tried it. And if you tried it, simple solution for them was just to say you did it wrong. It was very easy to bullshit that stuff at that time.
All right. Okay, so sorry, I'm kind of being bounced back and forth a little bit here. I apologize, but
And I am also sorry, so yeah, but that's technically my content creation for this week.
that right. Well, there was yeah, but in any case, well, where was I? Well, we'll get to that. We'll actually get to content creation in a moment here. So yeah, artist training ground that should be posting soon. I encourage everybody to do it, and we will also mention it here in content creation for a special reason. But now the other big news that I've been kind of holding off on because I'm also excited and terrified. So Pony Life has had 2 possible episodes revealed. The Best of the Worst and Princess Probs for June 13th in 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, we are going to see just exactly what Pony Life is going to be, the Generation 4.5. That's supposed to help segue us into Generation 5.
It's going to be a live-action criminal drama.
Oh man.
So that would probably be a better direction to this.
And in all fairness,
All the teenagers solving crime.
So in all fairness, outside of the animation we got in the in that weird horrible commercial, which is also hilarious, we haven't seen too much. However, it looks like on the Hasbro's Instagram, they have been posting little images of the ponies, and I don't know if this is the animation style that's actually going to be in the show, but at least the style of it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, it's not
they don't look completely insane and over exaggerated. They kind of look chibi-ish, really. You know, granted that's just a small portion. This is literally a small portion of everything. But also, admittedly, seeing Angel Bunny with just that look on his face is kind of funny. So yeah, we got Fluttershy literally covered in twigs and leaves, looking like something went through hell. Somehow she went through hell. Though she's perfectly happy. I'm guessing she's on something.
When isn't that the case?
Who knows? We got a bit of a Grumpy Applejack thing going on there. We do got a bit of a Grumpy Applejack thing going here. And also Meditative Pinkie Pie, which is also a little weird just to actually see her with a calm, composed face.
Especially in this art style.
Is in any art style, let alone this one, but yeah.
Well, she's had plenty of calm faces whenever she was in normal pony.
But along with that, we also have Rainbow Dash completely stuffed on potato chips and Twilight Sparkle trying to do push-ups.
Do you lift, bro?
Yeah. So in any case, the art style, it does look like an exaggerated art style, but it's not completely overblown. How it flows and how the characters are actually going to be and everything, it's still yet to be seen. I do want to remind everybody that we want to take all of this with a grain of salt. Because the fact is that this isn't Generation 4. Generation 4 ended with Princess Twilight growing up, all her friends growing wrinkles and coming close to dying, and the new generation being moved on with basically a Twilight Sparkle knockoff being befriended by a Karen and a Yak. We have to face it. We have to face that.
Yeah. In fairness, though, we did get 6 little clip shows that are good memory reminders.
Yeah, but I just want to remind everybody about that yeah, we did get a view of what, we did get our completion of Generation 4. Whatever happens with the Pony Life, whether decent, horrible, or forgettable, it's not going to tarnish what Generation 4 gave us to begin with. Because we're always going to have those 9 seasons to go back to. especially if they finally put them on DVD. Please get on top of that, Shout Factory. Don't make
nice
me
to get them on Blu-ray, actually.
I would love to get them on Blu-ray, but I'm going to take what I can get at this point.
Well, I mean, most of them have come out on DVD. We need Blu-ray, Blu-ray, Blu-ray.
Blu-ray would be nice too. Yeah.
Yeah, there goes the deep.
Wow, Ponyman64 came in with a late one. Either that or our Twitch stream is really behind. Kind of hard to say.
Since you are the mod, you can check the times on that.
Well, I don't know exactly though. That's the weird thing.
If you're in mod view, you can see it better, but I see a point.
Anyway, Ponyman64, let me know when you see this message. You might actually have to reload your Twitch too, depending. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. So, yeah. Just everybody remember, take it with a grain of salt. Let's see what they do with this before we start blasting hate cannons. And try not to blast the hate cannons too. Just, if you don't like it, go back to the original Generation 4 and pretend that this doesn't exist. If you do like it, all power to you. We kind of got to give it its own chance to shine in the sun and not hold it up to the same standards that we had for Generation 4, which admittedly were incredibly raised because they did a really good job. Which is both.
Remember, the first Brony came from wanting to meme it all the heck in the hand back.
Not exactly what I meant, but yeah.
Yeah, he might just have to pause and unpause his player because that just came in.
I heard a moment ago. I don't know. No, it's not too bad, I guess. You kind of got weird, like a weird 10-second delay, Ponyman. 10-15-second delay. It's not too bad though. I don't know.
Delays happen. I mean.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stress it.
Get up to a 30-minute delay on the stream.
Yeah, I am not gonna stress it. I don't think anybody should really. But we'll keep an eye on the chat, Ponyman. So yeah, that's going on with Pony Life. In 2 weeks, we are going to finally start seeing Pony Life in action. And what we'll get out of it, I guess we'll see what happens. It may just be a nice little supplement to add to our Pony Fever until we can get Generation 5. And who knows? Could be good, could be bad, couldn't be nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Moving on.
Shut Flanders.
So we're going to go into content creation. Now with content creation, we held the challenges from the previous week of ponies with fruit and also ponies hugging, because we wanted to give people a chance to make a little bit more art due to situations that were going on, as well as the fact that starting today, this week, we are going to be starting the artist training ground. But along with this week, we had 2 challenges of something new by me and something old by Short Circuit. So you can blame Short Circuit for all of this, because he also challenged us on the new, not putting in a new character, but maybe trying something new in the way of art styles. And I took that to heart.
I drew a human, therefore new.
Not exactly.
I made a lot of pony skins just for people that didn't have them that were going to be playing today.
So, well, we're going to go quickly through the content creations that we have here. So, as I mentioned, I did manage to get the content creations for my new and fruit. I combined them into Circuit in Animal Crossing as a horse character. And he can't hold all the fruit.
Can't hold all this fruit. I get turnips raw in my game.
I don't even want to talk about the turnips right now. Oh god, this week is going to
many turnips.
This week is going to be horrible for turnips for me, but I think I deserve it after literally getting away with 500,000 bells of turnips last week.
Circuit, I gave you your way to do it. That's exactly what I'm going to be monitoring.
Yeah. No, you gave me the way, and I am.
All my turnips are so garbage.
Jeez, I was about to say, I bought 7,400 turnips this week.
No, I only bought maybe 400 because my turnip prices was way too high.
I didn't turn on the Switch on Sunday, so.
But in any case, so yeah, this is Circuit Main as an Animal Crossing horse holding fruit. You brought this to the World Short Circuit. This horrible horsey-faced abomination.
I mean,
I will say, because of the stuff I linked yesterday,
Whoever's on the server, get in the bed now.
5 nights animatronic.
Oh God, it does. I was
just a little bit.
No, I was trying so hard. I was even following a model of an Animal Crossing horse character, and this was the best I could do. The eyes took me forever, and the face. Just the face, that weird face. I was originally going to try to do an anthro, but then I figured the Animal Crossing would be a funny one, and we got this. People are leaving the chat room.
They're all running away.
They're running.
What they did.
Well, Creature, welcome to the server. Get in bed.
Wow, that was fast. And for the other art, I did something old and hugging. You can thank Cold Dust and Creature for this. So here's Circuit in Generation 1 Big Brother Pony style.
Beautiful. 10 out of 10.
See how it is. You blame everybody else but yourself.
I made this because you guys put up the challenge.
Wait, I thought the challenge was fruit. Wait.
Well, my challenge was fruit.
Oh, what was my challenge?
You did hugging. You did hugging, but last week you didn't. Last week you couldn't.
Oh, right, I was gone last week.
Yeah.
So
Stepped away and disappeared. And
So-
I tried asking what you wanted for the protest, and I figured we just run back, and so we added on this whole try something old / classic.
yeah, so
I hijacked your position.
I went with a Generation 1 style.
Yes, not only is it Generation 1, it's also based off of the Big Brother ponies, which, by the way, fun fact, in that line of Big Brother ponies, there was one pony who has a Train for a Cutie mark and has a conductor's hat that says Pony RR on it, and his name is Steamer. I really want that toy.
Okay.
I guess that's probably an alternate version of you.
All right.
Oh, man.
Okay, so those are
So
the.
we need to go looking on the toys and try to find that somewhere on the eBays.
Okay, so now we
Look all
have.
over the interwebs.
Now for everybody who ever wanted it, we now have actual. Oh, we have Circuit as Generation 1 and Circuit as Animal Crossing, or probably Five Nights at Freddy's if you want to incorporate it that way.
Animatronic.
So, well, let's go ahead and go to the actual entries that we got for this. First off, we do want to go with Commander Deathlight Productions. I do see Commander something. Yeah, this is technically something new because he came back to drawing after 3 months, and this is what he hammered out.
Yeah, it's one of my new RP characters I'm running. Like, so what does his armor look like? I'm like, I'll just draw the helmet for you.
I'm reminded of Fallout, but it also kind of looks like a skull with the night.
It's definitely a 40K reference. He is 100% Death Corps of Krieg.
Oh, fair enough.
Which they made them in the 80s. So, pretty old design.
Okay, so for this one, I gave the not heresy award. That right?
Yeah, I'm not heretical.
Not heretical award. And of course, but Commander something.
Call up is somebody heretical.
But Commander something also threw a couple out there while we were doing the stream. For his new, we got this.
And reminder, these were based off of some interesting facial expression things.
These were based off of Pony Life facial expressions for Pinkie Pie from last week as well. which also terrified us that they were the facial expressions that we got for the character, like way over the top stuff.
I did post that in another thing for Dragons. Well, Commander Space. Yeah, he did. I can resend the image just to show it again if you want it a second.
But
Yep,
we're
that's
showing the images.
Vaguely's
Well, no
Griffin.
worries about that. Yeah, but this is Vaguely Creepy's Griffin in I think it was number 8 style, which kind of Pinkie Pie with this really crazed look on her face. So we got this as a smiley now. This is actually in our chat room as a in our Discord chat room as a smiley. In
And
G.
I did link it.
Oh, is it in G1 style? G style. Sorry, G style. Yeah. Wow.
Commander did, I believe, A for his.
No, ignoring the one. It's G. Sorry, I thought it was A, G. But we also have we have Commander something as angry. What did I click on and what's going? Oh
It's a
no!
great little,
What was that?
flow of air there from the nostril.
Dang it, Toakoi! What did you do?
What did I do?
I don't know. I clicked on the link you put down there and everything went weird.
You killed it.
Anyway.
Oh, I see what happened.
Is it time to just murder Atoa?
Probably. He with everything, with all the threats that have been going on, seeing my entire Discord suddenly disconnect after clicking a link, that gave me a heart attack.
I know what happened.
So, okay.
Toa was 4chan. They're the ones that hacked your Discord.
Anyway. There, okay. So, yeah, and here's an animated one just to intensify.
There, I fixed it. It took you to the Discord and its channel, not just the link.
I don't know what it did. I'm just scared now.
You killed your Discord.
You scared me now. This is also in our Smiley, so you would need a Nitro subscription to use animated, unfortunately. But it would be so worth it for this. So
I still have the old style Nitro subscription.
So, yeah, just to give everybody an idea, it was based off of these Smileys. I do thank Toa for getting these. These Smileys faces that they showed on the Instagram for Pony Life.
Did anybody else feel the actual pain in him saying that?
Yeah, it was piercing. Like putting needles under your skin. Yeah.
Oh, no. These expressions, though they're over the top in some regards, that actually concerns the hell out of me. But I can only wait and see what actually comes of this, and it's scary. It drives me crazy.
I think it was you thanking me for something that made them go.
Right. But in any case, Commander Something gets the, you know what, this is too awesome. You deserve a real award. No, seriously, this is so awesome. I wish I could actually give him an award for these Smileys alone. Just these faces are epic.
Yeah, he's a damn fine draw thing.
Yeah. So with that, those are the entries that we got for this week. Now next week's challenge, I don't have it yet because my challenge was going to be do the artist training ground and submit one of your entries for the artist training ground for that week.
Shoot. When does that start?
Today.
Wait, it does? Fuck. All right.
It starts today, but they have not posted it yet, so it has not officially 100% started.
Really?
Yeah, I'm as surprised as you are, but I guess it will be later tonight.
Also, second, for mine, you just need to put it on in skins, I believe, than Suki.
Standard skin deck stuff. Or I guess through the Java version, I guess you're supposed to go to like my Minecraft.net, whatever. Fuck.
No, you had it.
Well, I'm just gonna. Okay, so yeah, Tokoi also did make a bunch of skins. The problem is that the one he gave me is literally the size of a postage stamp.
It's a PNG.
Yeah, that's because That's because that's the size of the skins.
Yep.
Oh dear
They're
Lord.
not very big.
So yeah, you'll probably see his actual art in actual style once we get into the Minecraft. But for Toa, I will give the skinning circuit award, which actually that's terrifying. But
Technically not wrong though.
no. But yeah, for the artist training ground, I'll have to make the announcement at the end of the show. Hopefully by then, artist training ground will be up, and we can at least give you the first prompt. But essentially, it's submit one of your artist training ground entries. So any one of the prompts that they give you, go ahead and submit it. And Coldust, do you have a protest?
Submit the opposite.
Do what you feel like. Draw a pirate.
Yeah, we're free ball this week. Draw what you want.
All right.
Draw your pony being skinned by Sir.
Oh no.
Holy crap! Wow, I cut down like 6 trees and I got nearly 30 saplings. Holy crap!
Yeah, that kind of thing.
All right, so you can hear that they're already knee deep into it and starting to do shenanigans here. So we're not going to delay on this too much longer. So for the rest of the time here, we are going to jump into Minecraft to learn how to Minecraft as well as get ourselves. Oh, jeez, this is a pixelated mess. I really think you saved this wrong, but I'll give it a shot.
No,
Oh,
no.
what?
Okay, so like the Minecraft skins are only a few pixels big, because every single point is either a pixel or not a pixel.
No, I get that,
Every
but
block on the skin is a pixel.
I'm not doubting that. It's just that I'm looking at this thing. It's literally tiny, and I can't zoom into it, even if it's a PNG. It just, I'm concerned. I have my concerns. I've already uploaded it.
Why you can't zoom into it, but yeah.
I've already uploaded it. I'll see what happens, but something looks way wrong to me. But we'll see in a moment.